Hi friends, my name is Tabitha and welcome back to The 5 Does Lent. Today's read is from the book of Matthew in chapter 3, verses 13 through 17. Why don't you guys look it up in your Bible and then read it together as a family. Just pause the video and I'll be right here when you get back. Chapter 3, verses 13 through 17. Did you guys read it? Awesome. In this story, Jesus got baptized in the water. He asked John to baptize him, but John was surprised by that because he thought Jesus should be the one baptizing him, not that he should be baptizing Jesus. But this baptism was all part of God's plan. And baptism today is a sign that we have chosen to follow Jesus. And Jesus' baptism reminds us of his death and resurrection. Speaking of water, here is a super fun game to play. We are going to play the game Sink or Float. And I have Victor here to help me. You ready, Victor?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, okay. So we have a lid, an applesauce, a ball, a lemon, and a tin container. And we're gonna guess if they sink or if they float. Okay, here we go. Victor, why don't you throw the lemon in? Do you think it's gonna sink or float?
I think it floats.
I think it's gonna sink. Let's see what happens. Oh my gosh, look at that. It floats. You were right. Nice job.
You wet.
And we got wet. Okay, which one's next? Let's do this one next. Do you think it's gonna sink or float?
And you float.
I think you're right. I think it's gonna float. Let's see. Ready?
Ooh, wet.
It does float, just like a boat. Okay, let's do the applesauce. Do you think it's gonna sink or float?
Here we go.
I think it's gonna sink. Whoa! Oh, yep, it sank.
Now,
Okay.
the ball.
Gonna do the ball. Do you think the ball is gonna sink or float?
They sank.
I think it's gonna sink. I think you're right. Whoa! Yep, it sank. Okay, last one is the lid. Do you think it's gonna sink or float?
It floats.
I think it's gonna float.
Like my mouth.
Let's see. Ready? Whoa. Oh, yep, it's floating. Yay! That was awesome! High five! Woo! That is a super fun game that you can play as a family. Just pick 5 things and then take turns putting them in the water and guess if they're gonna sink or if they're gonna float. And then see who's right. Also, here's a question for you guys to talk about as a family. Why do you think Jesus got baptized? All right, before you go, don't forget to mark off your tracker card because you watched this video. And I will see you guys next time on The 5 Does Lent.